How are we all doing, guys? So this is going to be a different video, but one that I hope everyone can get involved in. So as you would have seen from the thumbnail, this one is about Chris, the gaming granddad. So he hasn't been on the tubes until recently for quite some time. It seems he was having a bit of doubt of whether he wanted to do his charity work on his channel. Now, let's just explain that a little bit. Chris, basically, his channel is about raising money for a stroke charity. And what he does is he asks people to donate games or any gaming sort of item, even things that don't work, for example. And they'll fix them up, sell them on eBay. If there's anything that Chris hasn't got in his collection, he will add it. But then what he does is he'll pay the money that he would have paid if it was on eBay. So the charity still gets the money. So basically what he's been doing over the last couple of years is asking for people to donate. And the reason why I'm mentioning it on here is, like I say, number one, he's been doubting whether he wants to do that on his channel. Doesn't think it's the right platform. So what I would say to that is I'd strongly disagree with that. I think you should keep on going, mate, definitely, because this is a thing that's very close to me, and I'll explain that in a minute. Never doubt what you're doing, because what you're doing is a good thing, and sooner or later, one of us will probably need help with this particular matter. So you know, it's something really that benefits us all. So, and I imagine we've all got something that, and it doesn't matter how small it is, we've probably all got something that we don't want laying around that we could donate. So I'm doing this video because this is something I want people to really get involved in. And just so you know, Chris, I am actually looking to see what I've got that I can donate your way. Now, a couple of things about this. If you do post it to him, he does cover the postage. Or if you're in the immediate area, like the Medway area, he's got a guy called Sean that will pick it up from you. So, and there's all the ways in order to do that are all linked under Gaming Grandad's videos. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to his channel in the description below, and all you gotta do is click on there and have a look at one of his videos, and it'll all be underneath it. I would link it here, but it's too much to put under one description. So why is this important to me? Well, nearly 7 years ago, I lost my sister, and she's unfortunately no longer with us. And a few years before we lost her, she suffered from a stroke. She actually had a stroke in her sleep, so it wasn't something that anybody could have prevented. She woke up like it. And let's just say she had a tough ride of it. The hospital that she initially went to wasn't very helpful, and as a result of the way they behaved towards her, there was a lot of damage done that was irreversible. What do I mean by that? Well, as you probably know, when you have a stroke, it damages part of the brain. And in a lot of cases, it paralyzes people down one side, which was what it did to my sister. Now, if they get the help they need quick enough, you can reverse some of that damage, or it will or at least it'll have a lesser effect. Unfortunately, she didn't get the help that she should have had. I won't go into the full details of that, but it wasn't a nice experience for her, let's put it that way. And unfortunately, the damage was irreversible. So she ended up in a wheelchair. She had to have various things done because, as you know, if you're not using your limbs, they start sort of turning in on themselves, which she did have with her hand. It was very uncomfortable, turning in and all that. So she didn't have an easy ride of it. And then a few years later, like I say, we lost her in 2014. So, and my sister was a very important person in my life, and I will never get over that, unfortunately. And this is why this is very important to me. You hear of a lot of charities all the time, like cancer research, and don't get me wrong, I'm not belittling charities at all, I'm really not. But there are ones that seem to get forgotten about, and I think stroke is one that definitely does get forgotten about. And when you actually look at it, a lot of people do suffer from strokes, so it should be one that everybody remembers. Obviously, we've had the adverts on TV where it explains what to look for. Of course, in my sister's case, that would have been helpful had she have been awake and around us when it happened. So, yeah, they are, you know, there is some progression in it, but the charity seems to get overshadowed by a lot of the other charities, if you know what I mean. So, I just wanted to put this out because I suppose if you've never been affected by something like this, it might not necessarily spring straight to mind how important it is, but being someone that has seen the effects on what happens myself, I know it is important, and it is something that needs to be highlighted more, I think. So what I'm going to say to you, Chris, is don't give up what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's important. And although although everybody knows that stroke's a thing, trust me, I know it more than most. So don't give up what you're doing. It's important. Keep plugging away, mate. And like I say, I will be fishing out some stuff. I'm working for the next few days, but when I'm off, that's the first thing I'll do. I'll have a look. I'll see what I've got. And the thing with me is I don't live a million miles away from you, mate. So I'm hoping if I can get some bits together that I might be able to come down and actually drop them off to you. So that'd be nice, because obviously where we've had lockdown and that, you know, a lot of us haven't really seen anybody, especially on the tubes. And in this case, you know, like I say, Gaming Grandad's not a million miles away from me. So hopefully I'll be able to, you know, just have a conversation. I mean, obviously we can't be, you know, people still have to keep their distance and that, but it'd be just nice to have a conversation with someone who's not in my household, not my neighbour, or not someone I work with. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave that one there, guys. Sorry if I've put people on a downer. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to highlight how important this is. And if everybody out there who's watching this has got something to donate, please donate it. It's important. It's something that people will never expect to happen to them, but trust me, it can. So anyway, I'm going to leave that one there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video, although it's been a little bit depressing, if you like, but also important, because we want Gaming Grandad to keep going, don't we? So, you know, we need to support him. So I'm going to leave that one there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you're made aware of all our future videos, and also comment below. And until next time, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.